back to Let's Play the Capo 2. Man, I've been nothing but disorientated and feeling like crap the past few days. I haven't recorded for this in quite a while because I was able to get, I think, 3 or 4 parts in just one recording, so I had no need to record. It's kind of like with Persona 4, I've literally recorded 100 parts at this point in time. And no, I've only, I think I uploaded maybe part 60 or something. I can't even remember, but there's still, like, freaking a lot of parts that are being recorded in advance, so I don't need to really worry about that. Then with Pokemon Emerald, it's just kind of, just going through the Battle Frontier, and it's a pain in the ass, because I just, like, various times I'll just be like, okay, look, just try to get through this and fight the Battle Brains next time, because I've defeated them all once at least now, and just got like maybe 4 left to do, and just like, it's so tedious raising Pokemon, I just want to bang my head against the wall. It's like, so tedious. I haven't recorded for The Sims 2 in a month, because I was waiting till I'd uploaded all the recordings I already had, so I haven't really had any need to really record much lately. And like, I feel like I repeat myself every time I say this, but freaking vivid dreams, nightmares, sleep paralysis, it fucking sucks. Yesterday I just like woke up from just the most inconsistent fucking set of vivid dreams that made no sense, combined with sleep paralysis. When I finally woke up, I was just like, my head feels, oh god, where the fuck am I? And I haven't recovered since. It's the 22nd, and it's just, man, why? Just why? Well, anyways, okay, enough rambling. When Nanaka heard my response, she finally smiled. When I went back to the classroom to get my bag, everyone was still making a big fuss. Everybody asked if Nanaka confessed and why that sort of thing always happened to me. I was on receiving end of tons of tears and jealous comments. None of it was correct, so I just responded vaguely and left in a hurry. Oh my, I guess I better be prepared for a bit of bullying for a while. We arrived in front of Koko's house. Looks like a house from The Sims 2, honestly. Like one of the ones you get as a default house. On our way here, we stopped by a cake shop near the train station and bought an apple pie. You know, it'd be funny if they just said, and we bought an apple. It's like, why an apple? It's healthy, right? But yeah, why an apple? You know, just felt like I had an apple. Going to Nanaka, it was Koko's favorite.
Koko, 大丈夫かな? 味わかるかな?
She spoke dejectedly. Her hand stopped as she tried to ring the doorbell. The salesgirl at the cake shop said it'd hold for a few days if kept in a fridge. Doesn't have to be eaten right away.
そうだね.
Although it was just a common cold, Nanaka was extremely worried. After a long silence, Nanaka muttered,
ココ、だけなの. 私のわがままにいつも付き合ってくれるの.
I'd heard from Wataru that Nanaka was popular among guys, but not the girls. Her carefree attitude and suggestive behavior wasn't appreciated by the girls, and Koko was the only girl Nanaka could trust and get along with. Even the common cold was very serious to Nanaka. She'll be okay, I'm sure she'll be well enough that she'll rush to the front door. I answered, looking straight into Nanaka's eyes. I don't know about that, man. Like, say if it was me, just like, even if, like, someone, well, actually, I don't answer the door, someone else usually does. But, you know, never mind. I wouldn't rush to answer the door even if I had to, you know? I'd just kind of be like, okay, give me a second. Not run downstairs or anything to get the door, I just casually walk. I rang the doorbell for Nanaka. Nanaka looked at the door worriedly. Then we heard her.
Hi.
What kind of cough is that? Giggle, giggle, giggle. It was Koko. We heard her voice and cough through the intercom, but then again, well, I don't have a weird cough, really. I have pretty much kind of just, normal kind of cough, but my sneeze, on the other hand, is weird as hell. It's like, chew, chew! Just like, what the fuck is that, man? It's me, Yoshiyuki.
ヨシユキナナカもいるよ。ちょっと待って。
We could tell Koko was panicking. From what we could hear through the intercom, she sounded pretty good. Maybe Nanaka felt better once she heard Koko's voice because her face relaxed. I bet she's probably just like being all casual, just like wandering around the house like not wearing all that much clothes, like in her underwear or some shit. And she's like, oh shit, I've got to answer the door now, fuck, I gotta get dressed. And then...
どうしたの二人とも。
Well, it's close enough, I suppose. Koko opened the front door and came to greet us in her pajamas. She was wiggling bashfully. We came to visit you because we were worried.
お見舞い。ココナナカ。あ、ここじゃ寒いからどうぞ。
Koko invited us in, so Nanaka and I went inside.
今お母さんがいなくて何のお構いもできないんだけど。
Man, like no wallpaper, or maybe it does have wallpaper, but why is everything white? Man, wouldn't that give you a headache? It's like, oh, everything's so white in here. Oh god, it's like well, I suppose if any room is like just got one or two colors and nothing else, it's just be like, what the hell, man? Get some more color in there. Like, not too much color, but come on, it looks lifeless.
いいよ、私がする。
Nanaka must have known the house pretty well as she went straight for the kitchen. I looked at Koko's face. It was still red. Are you okay? How's your fever?
うん。お医者さんで見てもらったんだけど、やっぱり熱風邪で。
You have two of the same bear, except one is smaller than the other.
解熱剤ももらったよ。あと鼻水と咳止め。熱は薬飲んでから一旦は下がったんだけど、またちょっと上がってきて。
I see. Sorry to hear it. We won't be staying long.
あ、うん。せっかく来てくれたのに。
Here, Nanaka got this for you. I gave her the box with the apple pie in it.
わ、日だまり工房のアップルパイだ。
Nanaka said you'd like it.
ありがとう、ナナカ。なんだか気を使わせちゃったね。
As soon as Koko said that, Nanaka came back to the room in a hurry. She sat up straight.
何言うのここ。これ食べて早く元気になってほしいんだから。ナナカ。
She's been like that ever since she heard you went home early.
はあ、私が風の菌なんて退治してやるんだから。
Everyone must have a goofy face. It is the law. Said Nanaka, and she started swinging her arms in circles as she danced. Is she killing cold bugs?
あわわ、ナナカ、落ち着いて。
Did the puppet show cause you to catch your cold? I asked, and Koko replied with a puzzled smile.
私、最近人形劇の稽古で夜遅くまで起きてたりしたから。それが原因みたいだね。
So staying up late can cause a cold? Or is it because, like, the longer you stay up and, like, at a cold time of year and your immune system just isn't up to par when you stay up and don't rest enough, then is that it? If that's so, then no wonder why my immune system isn't perfect. I see. She's such a hard worker, she stayed up until late practicing.
でも風邪ひいて稽古休んでたら何もならないよね。ごめんね、ヨシユキ。
What are you saying? You couldn't help it. For now, just think about getting better, okay? Her already red cheeks turned even redder. did her fever go up again? Maybe we should get going. Well, Nanaka, we better get going.
ここに何かあったら、私。
Right. Was she still worried?
大げさだよ、ナナカ。私、どうしたらいいのかわかんないよ。
Koko held Nanaka's hands while she smiled bitterly.
心配してくれてありがとう、ナナカ。
Nanaka looked as if she was about to cry, and then smiled
コ
and
コ
Nanaka nodded over and over as she held Koko's hands.
わざわざありがとうね。
Sure, you don't need to see us off. We go back to bed.
そうだ
I'll
よ
go back to bed.
すんごく寒いんだから。そうするよ。
It was just for a short time, but I think Nanaka and Koko were able to understand each other even more. Your bonds of friendship have increased! No. By the time we left, they were back to normal. Seriously, though. Just like you felt you were able to understand this person more. It just sounds like something you do in freaking Persona 4. See ya.
よしゆき。
Hmm?
明日は学校行けるから、劇頑張ろうね。
Right. Nanaka and I smiled as we waved. I really hope she gets better soon. I've got a freaking headache.
よしゆき。
I turned around when I heard her call me. Koko was out of her house and on the street. I rushed back. What are you doing? I told you it's too cold.
そうなんだけど。
Hurry up and get back inside, or if it gets worse. Eh? Koko looked at me with her dewy and feverish eyes. She was looking at me intently. Koko?
来てくれてありがとう。
Didn't you already say that, though? Her already red cheeks got even redder. Koko.
それじゃ。
After Koko said that, she staggered back inside the house. She must have hurried so much I heard Koko bump into something and saying ouch from inside the house. Probably freaking tripped over a coffee table. My heart was pounding rapidly for no reason. Was that because of how Koko said it? I'm sure she didn't really mean anything. I don't know why, but I can't stop my heart from pounding.
どうかしたのよしゆきくん。
Nothing.
じゃあ帰ろう。
Nanaka pulled on my arm as usual. As I was being pulled, I kept looking at the front door that Koko disappeared into until I could no longer see it.
弟くん、人形劇のお稽古しよう。
Otone leaned forward as soon as I put down my rice bowl. My head is just like, ow! His heart's pounding, my head is pounding. I just finished eating, please let me relax for a minute.
1分
That's too
じゃあ
short.
5分。
30 minutes.
10分。
You know, that's what sleep paralysis is like, kind of random to say that. It's like you wake up and your body is pretty much just saying to you, just like, give me 5:30, give me an hour. And you're just like, I can't fucking move. Shit, I want to wake up, but I'm drifting back into, no. It's horrible. You just end up drifting back to sleep because you can't freaking move. And the worst thing is when you can control part of your body, but only in a sloth-like way, and you can't move most of it. Like, I'd be able to move my arms, and I'd try to lift myself up, but not be able to lift my back at all. Just like, no. It's a very, very horrible feeling, I gotta say. Especially the type of feeling where you literally can't move at all. That's even worse. 20 minutes.
11分。
19 minutes.
はいはい。間取って15分でいいじゃん。
Yume, who was watching TV next to us, spoke bluntly, but there's nothing on TV. Well, that sounds like a compromise.
じゃあ15分で。
Otone agrees.
それにしてもお姉ちゃん好きだね。うん。だってすごく面白いんだもん。ほら、ここの最後のシーンなんて。あれ？台本って最後までできたんだ。
Yeah, it was finally finished yesterday.
私、もう何回も読み直しちゃったよ。ってことは、もうセリフ暗記しちゃってるんじゃない？もちろん。もう台本見なくても全部言えるよ。
She said it proudly. I wouldn't be able to. I'd probably just from my vague memory, let's try to recall it all and just make it up as we go. Just like, that's not how you do it. Wow, I haven't even memorized all of my lines yet.
だからお稽古しようって言ってるんじゃない。実際に演じるのは弟くんなんだよ。
Otone leaned forward even more. In 11 minutes.
今日は時計が進むの遅いよ。
No, it's not broken. It's ticking every second correctly.
でも稽古してるだけあってお姉ちゃん上手だよね。すごい役になりきってる感じがするよ。
Just like you said, Otone played Charlie extremely well. Koko's acting was good too, but Otone's acting was more in touch with the character.
なんかね、すごいシャルルの気持ちがわかるの。感覚的に私と近いのかな。あれだよね。もういつでもシャルル役の代わりができるね。ダメだよ。無理。そんな人前でとか絶対できないよ。
She shook her head. It's kind of like me. Like, I make these videos and upload and just freaking comment over and all that. But if there was someone else in the room, I'd just be like, hello? Just would not be able to freaking do that. Why not? You talk in front of the entire school during an assembly. So you must be used to it. It's kind of like how I sing like an idiot in my recordings a lot. But I wouldn't do that, with people around.
あれはまた別だよ。演技とかは絶対無理。私才能ないから。
I may be a professional voice actor, but I'm not talented enough. When she refused this much, it made me want to see it even more. I wanted to see Otone act before an audience.
ほら、お稽古始めるよ。
There's still some time left.
だから時計が壊れてるんだってば。もう15分経ったよ。
Let me check the actual time. It's been 18 minutes, actually. As she spoke absurdly, she shoved the script at me, but that's not how long this scene has been going on for. Oh, well.
じゃあ、私はあっちに戻ろうかな。
Yume, who is sipping her tea, stood up.
どうして？いや、見たいテレビがあるから。
But the TV's in this room.
急いで戻らないと。
Maybe Yume was... Hey, Yume, at the end of this story on the night of Christmas Eve. Wow, what the hell? She covered her ears and screamed. That's not a scream. I knew it. Yume was looking forward to seeing the ending. It's like, no spoilers, please! Which means that if I spoil it now, she might not come to the performance. Is this a good chance or what? Change or what? What happens in the end is that Ito, who is blind, gets sent. Ah! Yume kicked my leg.
兄さん性格悪い。もうそういう意地悪ばっかしてると怒るよ。
I thought they were going for the tragic ending, though. Both of them glared at me. I was just playing a prank on her. Don't take it so seriously and don't glare at me like that.
それじゃあお姉ちゃん、おやすみなさい。おやすみなさい。
That's more than a simple prank, though. I mean, that's like going up to someone who's really excited to read a book or watch a movie, and you spoil the ending for them. Just like, oh, this happens in the end. You're just like, you son of a fucking bitch.
さて、今日はみっちりお稽古しないとね。
Oops. Otane, who was already to get going on things, was smiling. I, on the other hand, was getting depressed. He's like,
Good evening. Good evening.
It's not the same, man. The one in Canon, where it's like, I walked with Otane and Yume in the bright morning sun. The snow from yesterday must have been completely removed overnight, and there wasn't any snow around.
今日からクリスマスパーティーだね。
That's right. It is starting today. I forgot about it because our class puppet show was the next day.
そうだよ。忙しくなるんだろうな。そうだね。きっとてんてこまいだよ。
They looked at each other and sighed. I can understand why Otane will be busy, but why you, Yume? Is your class planning on doing something extravagant?
いや、私保健委員ですから。こういったお祭り騒ぎになると、兄さんみたいな人がやんちゃするんで。
She stressed the Nissan part and glared at me. Ah, I see. I don't want to dig my own grave, so I'd better stop here. What kind of crazy shit is there? With a cheerful voice and our usual confidence spot.
おはよう、まゆき。もう大丈夫なんだ。
My head is just like, ow.
まあね。本当は昨日だって大丈夫だったんだけど、親がうるさくて。
Oh, your parents are protective?
過保護も過保護。熱が39度出たくらいで大騒ぎするんだからな。全然平気だっちゅうの。それは心配するよ。もう大丈夫なの？もう平熱みたいなもんだよ。
Mayuki-senpai smiled as if it was nothing. It was just like Mayuki-senpai.
なるほど。それなら手加減はいらないな。
Everyone turned around to a voice coming from behind.
手加減とは何かな、杉並くん。
Mayuki-senpai squinted her eyes. The temperature around us seemed to rise a little.
なーに、手負いの相手に全力を出すのも大人げないかと思ってね。
安心して。そんな心配しなくても、今回こそ完全に叩き潰してあげるわよ。
They glared at each other in the middle of the cherry blossom tree-lined street. Why were they getting so serious over an ordinary school event?
その言葉を聞いて安心した。では、早速報告しておこうかな。
It's gonna be so ridiculous, like a children's card game. It's like, I will defeat you this year, Mayuki, at a children's card game.
報告？
ああ、昨日、学園のありとあらゆるところに49のトラップを仕掛けておいた。この時期に休むとは少子千万。作業のやりやすいことこの上なかったぞ。
Suganami laughed loudly and Mayuki-senpai looked mortified.
ああ、でも昨日の仕掛けは全部回収しといたよ。
What kind of traps were they?
何？
Even he has a goofy face.
だいたい杉並くんのやりそうなことは予想つくから。
Otane cocked her head while smiling.
さすがは朝倉姉。高坂真由がいないとて油断はできぬか。
ま、生徒会をなめるなってことね。
それでこそ張り合いがあるってもの。また会おうぞ、朝倉姉。そして高坂真由。
Suganami turned around and left with a parting shot.
相変わらずだね。まゆきも悪乗りしすぎだよ。だって面白いじゃん。楽しんでるのは2人だけでしょ。私は迷惑だよ。 まあまあいいじゃない。どうせ私が乗ろうが乗らなかろうが杉並のやつは何かしらやらかすだろうし。それはそうだけど、せっかく仕事するなら楽しくやんないと。乙女だって楽しく仕事したいでしょ。
What Maggie said sounded right, but her behavior was definitely encouraging, Suganami.
今度はどんな手を使ってくるかな、杉並のやつ。
With my goofy faces. Maggie Senpai stretched cheerfully as she completely ignored what Otone was saying. We haven't seen that face before, I don't think. Otone let out a big sigh next to Maggie Senpai. How many faces do they have?
ということで、本日の14時からクリスマスパーティーが開催されます。
Track, seriously. Seriously. Well, it's not surprising that they have a track that has different versions of it. Remember in Planet, I think it was called Spring Wind, they had like various different versions of it, like a piano version, they had like an upbeat version, different kinds of versions like that for different times of day. But this place looks empty.
パーティーには一般のお客さんなど学園外からの来訪者もたくさん訪れます。なので風見学園の学生として恥ずかしくない行動をするよう心がけてください。
So for a second there, I was like, what is she doing here? And then I was like, oh yeah, she was, yeah, principal. Sakura-san, no, Principal Yoshino was on stage addressing us about the Christmas party. An announcement like that made me realize the Christmas party was really starting and I got all worked up again. I could tell the other students felt the same way based on the student sounds of people chattering.
おい、吉行。お前、今日の放課後どうすんだ？
Haven't really decided yet.
バカか、お前は。せっかくの童貞喪失チャンスイベントなんだぞ。今日頑張んなくていつ頑張るんだ。
Is this all you can think about? He declared while tightly clenching his fist. But all I thought about was wandering around.
あ、そういうことですか。もう余裕ってことなんですね、この義行様は。
That's not what I meant. I wasn't thinking of doing anything special just because it was a Christmas party. I just felt guilty about having too much fun since Aunt May would be working so hard behind the scenes. Actually, my mind was also preoccupied with tomorrow's puppet show. Come to think of it, I wonder how Koko's doing. She didn't look too good this morning. And you also seem pretty restless. I guess it must be nerve-wracking even for Anzu to see your own script perform.
お前の中には何人か候補がいそうな感じだな。
Candidates for what?
んなもん決まってんだろ。脱童貞をいたしてしまう相手だよ。
Huh? You know why the some visual novels always just have that one kind of sidekick-like type character that only can think about getting laid and nothing else? It's like, is there anything else to your personality? Candidates for my first sexual experience. Otone, Anzu, and Koko. Dumbass, what are you talking about? That's not what I was thinking.
へえ、なんか真剣な顔してたからてっきり誰かのことを考えてるんかと思ったよ。
What about you?
俺か？俺はまあなんだ。
An unusually dull and unclear response.
なんつうか今回はちょっと真面目に決めてみようと思ってさ。
Otari looked a little bashful. His eyes were serious.
そろそろさ、俺もちゃんとした彼女が欲しいからさ。
Yeah, you'd have to find one first before you can actually get laid unless someone's real just like up for a one-night stand or some shit.
ま、お互い頑張ろうぜ。
As we tapped fists, we grinned at each other. A girlfriend, huh? How about me? As I hit this realization, the opening ceremony for the Christmas party was coming to an end. I don't know why that, but the way they said that. What about me? Just like what? You want to be your own girlfriend? Just like, no, that doesn't make any sense.